Oh, Christmas tree, the very symbol of the holidays. Unfortunately, picking one out at the local lot becomes just one more thing to do in a season where time with family is at more of a premium than the hottest Christmas toy. The situation's no different at Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. Work never stops, and picking the perfect tree at this hectic hour sometimes takes a back seat to seemingly more important matters. Escaping those trappings and finding a memory of real value is what the holidays are all about, though. And that's exactly what Nolan and Christy Stedman, along with some of their kids and grandkids, are searching for today. It's all about finding that perfect symbol of Christmas, and they aren't going anywhere near a tree lot.
We brought the family out today to get a Christmas tree, make it a family event, brought a lot of the kids on us. We have a lot of grandchildren, and had the opportunity of coming out and cutting a tree in the wild. We brought the Rhinos and the Rangers up and had the opportunity of riding in them and just making a fun day out of it.
We were able to pick our tree ourselves and actually cut it right out in the outdoors. It makes it a lot more special.
The Christmas tradition of hunting for that one special tree and cutting it down as a family has slowly died off over the past few decades, replaced by tree farms and artificial branches. As children, Nolan and his brother Bruce enjoyed the occasional family trip to the nearby mountains to find their own pinyon. And now as grandfather, Nolan is doing it again.
It brings everybody together. It gives you something in common. You picked the tree, you've cut it, you've hauled it out yourself. You've had that experience together as a family. You've agreed on a tree, and that makes it fun.
When you get to the lot and there's so many trees that you have to look at, and there's a few trees and you have to pick the best of what you see. You don't get the same experience.
We park the trucks at the bottom of the canyon and hike around for hours and hours and hours.
We had to see a lot of trees before we picked the right one. First you got to pick one that's the right size. Out here a big tree looks little, and then you go to put it in your house and it doesn't fit. So you have to get one that's the right size.
That's huge!
Let's take this one over here. Come here. If that's too big, how about this one right here?
Too small!
How about this one here?
Too ugly!
Too what?
Ugly!
I'm outnumbered.
Finding the ideal pine isn't easy, but luckily the kids are able to entertain themselves.
I'll throw in at my grandpa.
Hey, got snow on my glasses.
I did throw snowballs because I wanted to get on the TV.
The snow play gives way to continued searching until everyone, from the oldest to the youngest, is satisfied that they have found the Stedman's family Christmas tree.
Somehow a light is shining down on a tree and you just know that's the one you want.
I like that tree.
We're on private property. I've had permission to come up here, bring the family up, and cut a tree on this private property. On Forest Service land, you can cut trees if you have a permit from the Forest Service.
Those permits cost normally only between $5 and $15 a family, depending on which forest you go to, and can be purchased at any ranger station. This makes Christmas tree hunting easy and more affordable than most people expect. For families like the Stedmans, however, it isn't about the cost, since the payoff is so much more than what you put out. It isn't about finding the perfect tree after all. It's about finding the perfect Christmas memory.
I'm glad that I could pass this tradition down to them, and I hope that they pass it on to their children.
It's in your heart and in your mind forever because you could just see the good times that they were having and the togetherness. It's one of those special things that you remember.
They'll remember being together, playing in the snow, finding a Christmas tree that they all liked, and they'll help them remember Christmas and what it's all about.
I'm Bob Welty, and from myself and the AYL crew, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry